Hello and happy summer solstice. So in this video, we're going to talk about all about what the summer solstice is, why you need to know about it, and what you should do on the summer solstice. So the first thing you need to know is that the summer solstice is on June 21st, 2022. Now I do want to let you guys know that it's in the northern hemisphere. So the northern hemisphere is having the summer solstice and the southern hemisphere is having the winter solstice. Now I'm going to mainly touch on what the summer solstice is as I'm in the northern hemisphere, but I will let you guys know what you're supposed to do in the winter hemisphere as well, okay? So the first thing I want to say is if you guys missed my video where I talked about the spring equinox, I'm going to link it up right here so you guys can watch it, and I'll probably put a link of the video in the description as well. The description of the video will have a link because in there I explain why the spring equinox actually starts the beginning of a year. It starts a whole new yearly cycle. And so if you're in the northern hemisphere, we are 1/4 of a way into our year. So I'd highly recommend going back and watching that, but just really quick, shortly put, that starts the year. And then when we hit the summer solstice, here's where we get to reap the rewards. Of all those seeds we planted, right, in the spring, here's where things start sprouting. Here's where we start seeing those results. Whatever we started manifesting, right? First we're manifesting from energy and thought, and then it has to take time to come here into the physical. And so now is when you'll start to see those manifestations. Now is when things will start to pay off. Now is when, I mean, look at, here's where we come to that conclusion, right? Look at nature. In the spring, you do plant those seeds. And by summer, those strawberries are ready, your tomatoes, your peppers, your whatever. Like think of the garden, they are now starting to be ready to be picked. So this is the time of things coming up into fruition, into the physical. So whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been waiting on, it's happening now. You're seeing the results, your manifestations are coming true. It is literally ripe for the picking. This is, oh my God, I've been waiting so long. Like, when is it going to be my time? When is it going to happen? Like, the summer solstice starts. It's the first day of that season, right? And so as it is the first day of summer, it is also the first day of the seasonal year until we go into the fall equinox. So the summer solstice will allow you to start the ripe for the picking. It's there. It's all there. It's just ready for you to grab it. And sometimes that manifestation is there and it's just out of reach. But with the summer solstice, it's there. All we have to do is reach out and grab it. So this is huge, ripe energy. That's what the summer solstice stands for, okay? And this will stick with us all the way through September until we hit the fall equinox. But I do want to let you know, if you guys are in the southern hemisphere, we would actually be in the winter solstice, right? And so the winter solstice stands for no energy, no action, a time for introspection, a time to go within. It's a time to recharge. So if you're in the southern, it's the opposite energy. You guys are 3/4 of the way through your year. But again, if you're in the northern hemisphere, that energy is ripe, it is ready, it is here in the physical. It's time to reap your rewards, okay? And I think that about, well, let's see. So what do you want to do? I want you to still honor the solstice just how you would any other portal, any other moon. This is still a good time to program some crystals. This is still a good time to set some intentions. This is still a good time to write out your manifestations. So, and what you want to do is you want to think about what we're working on. And it can be picking up from where we left off on. You might have set those yearly goals on the spring equinox. And so now that we're 1/4 the way through the year, right? And so what else do I need to go to keep climbing that ladder for the rest of the year? Like, what do I need to do next? Right? Or if you didn't set any goals in the spring equinox, that's fine. You can now set one and think about what do I want to do between now and September, right? Because that's when the fall will happen. Okay. And so you can definitely write out those manifestations, write out your goals, set your intentions, and you can program the crystals with your intention as well. Now also keep in mind, we are working on the yearly energy. And so you can't even set a bigger one and go, okay, well, this is what I'm going to work on until September, to the fall. But there's a bigger goal in mind. This is something I want to complete by the end of the year. End of the year meaning the next spring equinox, which is March. So you could go, okay, this is going to take me 9 months to do, but I'm going to break it down in a part. Here's what I need to do the first 3 months. Here's what I need to do over 6 months. Here's what I need to do over 9 months. So you can have those bigger goals in mind and have it like as a 3-step process, meaning, okay, here's what I'm working on in the summer solstice that would get me to that end goal. It's like one step that gets you there until you finally close out that big chapter or reach that big manifestation. So you can either set it as just something you're going to do over the next couple months, or one piece of the puzzle that leads toward the big shebang when we close out another yearly cycle and start another one. So keep that in mind. And you can set both two intentions, right? You can say, okay, well, I have this one thing that I want to work on for a few months, but when it's here in September, that's it, and it's done, and I just want to manifest this one thing. But you might even have a bigger manifestation. So you could set two intentions as well. Listen to your intuition, right? What is it you feel you need at this time? Have that be your intention, whether it's just for the season or if it's wrapping up the rest of the seasonal year. Because, right, we're only 1/4 of the way in. Okay, so I think that wraps up what the spring equinox is. But guys, do not end the video yet, because we're going to do a quick pick a card for your summer solstice message, okay? So I'm just going to do a quick 3-card draw, and it's whatever number you feel most drawn to will be your strongest message. Now you can listen to each card, because there might be a message in it for you on multiple cards or even all 3. But I would like you to first decide on which number, because that will be your strongest message for this season, for this summer solstice, okay? All right. And I'll put timestamps for each card in the description of the video. Okay. All right. So, oh, wow. 3 came out. 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. They all came out at once. Okay. So if you chose card 1, we've got diligence. Now, diligence is here saying, okay, do not give up, right? Because it's that everyday consistency that got you to where you are today. This even could be your hard work paying off, right? Things that you were, like I was talking about, we set those intentions of the spring equinox. I've been waiting on those manifestations. Oh, well, now because I didn't give up and I showed up with that consistency, my diligency, everyday striving to be a better person, to be a better me, keep working, that hard work, it could be paying off, okay? And for those of you that are watching that, well, I still didn't set those manifestations, just start now. It doesn't matter when you start. Sure, it's great to work with the cosmic energies and the astrological stuff, but like, if you don't, that's okay. There's always somewhere to start, and to start today. And that's why I said you can set that intention even throughout the rest of the seasonal year. Just start. It doesn't matter. Just start. And so that diligence will pay off. Even if you just set your intention today for the first time, you're tapping into the ripeness that will come fast and quick, right? Everybody else has set those intentions back in March. We've had to do a lot of hard work to get us to where we are today. But if you tap into the energy now, it's like, oh, it's already ripe. That it's like almost instant manifestation. Now, it will last all the way through the spring equinox. I'm sorry, the summer solstice. So we'll have it all the way through September, but we're going way faster rate. It's like literally you set an intention, it shows up. You set intention, instant manifestation. So this is a great time for the diligence and your energy for the hard work paying off, okay? All right, if you chose card 2, we have the freedom card. Now here's what I want to say with this. Don't be afraid to spread your wings and fly. Don't be afraid to soar high. Don't be afraid to face those fears. Like, laugh in the face of danger. Like, literally, what is the worst thing that could happen? I think you need to climb high, and it's almost saying climb higher. A bird just soars. A bird is free. A bird is abundant, and it's asking you to embody that energy. That I can be at that top of that ledge and know that if I jump off, I will spread my wings and fly. Just like the bird, I can soar high. I can dream even bigger. I can fly even higher. I will face my fear, whatever's holding me back from spreading those wings and fly and soaring even higher than before, because you faced it, right? Because I'm going to, hey, no, you're not going to stop me. My ego, my fears, and my mind. And I am going to take that leap of faith and jump off that cliff and know that I can soar high. Because you take that leap of faith, you will soar even higher, right? So don't be afraid to spread your wings and fly. This could lead to financial freedom, mental freedom, emotional freedom, whatever kind of freedom you're looking for, even physical freedom. But again, now is a great time to reach that freedom energy. Do not be afraid. Jump off that cliff, per se, and spread your wings to fly. All right, and the third, you picked the third card. The third card is all about love. This is very beautiful because it's that universal love, and love comes in many forms, right? We have love for our parents and our siblings and our pets and our neighbors and our spouse or our boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever it is. There's so many different kinds of love. I have a passion. I love my job, right? Ooh, this food is so nourishing. I love this food. I love this song. I love this show. Like whatever it is, I think it's really calling you to see this universal love for whatever it is and everything that you do, and have your heart be that guiding light. And it might even be with nature, just outdoors. But this also could symbolize Mother Earth, right? We all come from that same source energy. We all are one. It's a good time to let go of judgments, remembering all that there is love, because outside of this 3D existence, when we let go of the ego and we step into our soul's energy, that's all there is love. And so knowing no matter what you do, doing it with love, but also seeing others with love, right? That compassionate heart. And I think it's just a reminder of how beautiful the universal love is. And the only thing that's stopping us from feeling that universal love is our mind and our ego. Right, and so when we drop in our heart center, we remember who we are at our core, our soul, and we can have that be our guiding light to have love lead the way. All right, guys, I think that's going to wrap up today's video. I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and if you got anything out of this video, do me a favor, that thumbs up button this way. I know you got something that resonated. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and there's a bell too. I want you to hit the bell and turn on all notifications, because I do daily videos and I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. That next message just might be the message that you need to hear today. All right, my loves, thanks so much for watching. Till next time, be blessed.